Today's episode is about the United States' first Confederate flags. The first official Confederate national flag was based on the U.S. flag. At the top and the bottom of the flag is a red bar with a white bar in the middle. In the blue box, it has 7 stars, representing the 7 states. These 7 states include South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas. At the first Battle of the Bull Run, the Confederate commanders noticed the stars and the bar of the first Confederate flag look exactly like the stars and stripes of another flag. The people were easily confused. This almost led the Southern commander to order a retreat. This is because he thought the Confederate reinforcements that arrived there were the Union troops. Instead, he won the battle that he almost retreated with the reinforcements that he mistakes as Union troops.
This battle flag is the most recognized Confederate flag. It is the most widely recognized of all the flags of the Civil War, and it has become the single most indefeasible symbol of the Confederacy. The Ku Klux Klan and other group members fly this flag, and that has made it a controversial and divisive symbol that represents racial oppression to some Southern and others. Today is most likely to be a rectangle than a square shape. Beauregard forced the government to adopt a national flag that could not be mistaken for the U.S. flag on the battlefield, but he was rejected. He also recommended having a separate battle flag. The one that they chose had a red background that was crisscrossed by a blue X, and it also contained 3 white stars. Those stars was based on a rejected proposal for the Confederacy's national flag. It was square, 40 inches square for the infantry, 36 for the artillery, and 30 inches square for the cavalry. It may have been produced in a rectangular shape as well. It was first carried in battle in December 1861. But it was the flag of the Army of the Northern Virginia and used more in the Eastern Theater than the Western, where the first Confederate national flag was used throughout the war. Variations of the battle flag were incorporated into some of the regimental flags, both East and West. African Americans see the Confederate flag as an overt symbol of racism, both for the history of racial slavery in the United States and the establishment of Jim Crow laws by the Southern states. Following the end of Reconstruction in the late 1870s, that was enforcing racial segregation with state borders. For nearly a century until the Civil Rights Movement. Some groups use the Southern Cross as one of the symbols associated with their organizations, including racist groups such as Nazis or the Ku Klux Klan. This flag is also sometimes used by separation organizations such as the Aryan Nations. It is important to notice that the official flag of the Ku Klux Klan, as stated by the organization itself, is the flag of the United States of America, not the CSA battle flag.
The third and final national flag of the Confederacy was adopted on March 4, 1865, just weeks before the war ended. To eliminate the possibility of the flag being mistaken for a flag of truce or surrender, a broad vertical red bar was added to the front edge of the second national flag. Because it was adopted when the war was nearly over, this flag saw little use, but it flew over some buildings and Southern ships before the official adoption date.